En hoe is die? Oké. Die is goed. Oké.
Dit zag er ook goed uit.
Nu niet meer.
Ja, maar die staat iets naar buiten, maar...
Dan ben ik nu die grote.
Die is een beetje kront. Die staat perfect.
Oké.
Dat weet je. Of ontbijt zelfs.
Deze paal heeft ook veel spiegels. Is dit wel eiken of is dit ook...
Goeie vraag. Ja, als ik stanje bestel zit wel, als ik 6 balken bestel zit er altijd 1 eiken tussen, de rest van de stanje. Het is altijd gewoon zo lekker, het is lekker random.
Je zal maar binnenwerk doen ofzo en dan juist specifiek...
Amerikaans eiken, dat lijkt erop hè.
Ja.
Maar met de rest, de spanten ook, er zit altijd eentje tussen, dat is een andere hout. Die zijn heel makkelijk.
Dat hebben ze niet omdat ze dan per vervoeren zeg maar. Het is geen vervoershout, het is een extra balk of zo voor de steun van de balk.
Nee. Erop?
Ja.
Horizontaal.
Mag iets meer naar beneden doen. Ja.
Perfect. Picked up 2 machines. Had to cover them quickly because it's starting to rain. They're cast iron tops, so they rust very quickly if you keep them wet. It's a new circular table saw and a jointer planer, which is a machine to make wood flat and square. Yeah, you'll see more of it tomorrow. Just have to keep them dry. And tomorrow we'll put them in the workshop. Just in time. Al goed kleurtje gekregen. Ja, boerbruin.
Lekker bij.
T-shirt. Ja, wel een uur.
Niet ervan.
Nee, dit is Nederlandse kaas. Het is komijnenkaas.
Met kruidenkaas.
Wat op van hier?
Nee, tuinkruiden, maar wel van Nederland.
Tuinkruiden.
En dit is fenugreek.
Oh.
En dit was die jij had meegenomen. Dit is die worst die jij had meegenomen.
Halve rondjes.
Ja, dat is
sowieso mensen die meer in deze tussen geen kind heeft.
Ja. Eigenlijk vanaf de middelbare school. Dus die 13 of zo. Ja, en nu gaan we er.
These are 2 grape plants that I ordered. This is a Solaris and the other one is a Regent, which is a red grape. And they're species that do better in these kind of climate where it's colder. Grown in Germany. I ordered these from I think it was Poland. So they look a bit like they just came out of bed. But they've been in transit for about a week, so actually they look quite good, I think. So I'm gonna leave them in the shade here for a few days, water them, and then let them acclimatize, and then they're gonna go in the greenhouse. See how that does. Quite curious. Ah, er zit een wakshop.
Ja, ja. Vaak behoorlijk ook.
Je hoeft alleen de 2 wielen eigenlijk op een ram te hebben. Zeg maar hier.
Ja. Ja. Nee, je hebt Oh,
Ik tik er net aan. Ik zit even in te schatten van hoe ver je daal kan. Ja.
Misschien kunnen we het opmerken eens op de lade rusten.
Zo hier.
Ja.
Staal in steen.
Ja.
Kun je gaan trekken?
Ik ga trekken. Dat kan zo boven. Hij is boven zwaar. Zo. Ja. Langzaam rustig. Ja. Ja. That's it.
nails out.
Yeah, it's loose in there.
Okay. Yeah, it comes out like a carpet.
Gonna do a little experiment with the roof stones, trying to give them a bit of a more aged color, because they are quite white compared to the other roofs, and that is because these stones have never seen the light of day. They're freshly cut some months ago, compared to the other roofs that have been there for decades, and those stones have often been found in the ground and harvested more locally, so they have a bit more variety in color, but mostly more moss, more lichen, and just more natural aging. And there's a few tricks you can achieve that, making a mixture of an acid like yogurt, natural acid, and mixing it with moss and mulch and some dirt. So we're going to create this mixture. The girls are looking for moss in the forest, and then we're going to mix it with yogurt and some water and put it on the stone and see how it works. We'll keep it moist as well. It will probably work best on this side, these sides of the roof that are in the forest and get less sunlight. They color quicker, but yeah, it's a bit of an experiment. We'll see how it works out. I think we'll do a comparison stone as well, just side by side, one with the mixture and one without, and then after some weeks or months we'll see how it turns out.
First we're gonna put some earth. I'm thinking about. Okay.
Planted the vines outside eventually. I wasn't sure in the beginning, but I think outside is better. And then eventually as they grow up, I will lead them inside so they can grow underneath the roof. Like one vine and lead them one way and the other can go the other way. And they might meet in the middle. But this way I keep the garden beds clean because I want to plant tomatoes and other things every year. If I plant them inside, the root system would just get too big. So now I keep it separate. Because over the years they can get really big if it goes well. So let's see. First they need to settle, and I need to give them a lot of water the coming weeks, or days at least. And then let's see how they grow.
Ciao! Oh ciao, che belli! Oh. They're just doing their job. They're like, who's this? Ah! Oh, ciao. Yes! They're cuties! Bye! What, babe? Why
Huh?
the light in the house is gone?
The light turns off now?
They just turn off.
Oh. Let me check. That's probably me.
Do you have another one so I can help you? Another,
No, it's fine.
how do you call it?
Yeah.
You admire the fire.
Yeah. Dat is die warm daar bovenin. Of dat valt wel mee.
Hier?
Ja.
Nee, dat is aluminium.
Oh, wat?
Ah, het kan wel warm worden.
Sorry.
Turn it around once.
But this, I don't think why this one is not burning at all. Is that?
Yeah, it's full of liquid. Boil it. There's the big one.
Huh? Oh, here.
Wow.
What? You're looking for it?
I was asking if there's another one so I can
Ah,
help.
no, this is there. Yeah, thought about it. I was thinking about this normal.
Not the iron thing. Thingy.
Thing, yes.
Yeah, thing.
Okay, let's see how it turns out. Here on the fourth floor it might go quicker than on the roof itself, which has sun in the morning. But yeah, I'll get back to this in a few weeks. Yeah, that's a bit of a downer. The planer doesn't want to turn on. I don't know what it is. It's a big machine. It needs like 3 kilowatts of continuous power, which the Victron should be able to deliver. It's a 24 volt system, multi-plus 5000, so that can deliver 4 kilowatts of power continuously, and should also be able to run a high startup current for a machine like this. But it turns on, and then like after 3-4 seconds, like the blade starts to run, but then there's a system overload on the Victron system, and it shouldn't be there. I even tried it with the generator on as a backup, which is 5 kilowatts, so it should be running. Maybe there's something wrong with the startup capacitor or the engine brake or anything in there. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into it. Other than that, saw works. I haven't sawed anything yet, but that runs nicely. And yeah, it was a nice week. Thijmen was here and Fleur. He was here 2 years ago. Maybe you remember it. He was carrying rocks bare feet. We were digging out the bathroom area in the second cabin. So it was a good time to have them here again. Did a lot of work. All the wiring is done on the solar panels. Have to clean things up and then build the other solar stands, and that's finished. And I hope I can fix this problem here, so I can move things in here and slowly start working on the second cabin, the roof.